The weather in Buffalo could play a significant role in this wild card matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills this Sunday in Orchard Park. Also, if you're superstitious, what about the number 7 that keeps popping up all around this Steelers football team? Welcome back to Mike Drop Sports, everybody. I'm Jason. Let's talk about all this stuff that's going on right now. The weather being the big one. I've seen some Pittsburgh sports media guys discount this weather and act like it really doesn't matter in terms of travel and things of that nature. And I urge you not to buy into that. This is a significant event, and it's going to be treacherous travel to and from the football game, and it's going to be cold, and you need to take precautions as a fan going to this game. If you're a Buffalo Bills or Pittsburgh Steelers fan, please be safe out there, and please respect nature. Nature is a very strong, significant force that we humans cannot overcome. We just have to learn to deal with it and try to be safe. Let's talk about what the Buffalo Bills have been talking about in the NFL. They had a press conference, Andy Major on Zoom Friday with the media covering this weather event that's going on against the Pittsburgh Steelers and Buffalo Bills game ahead of that major game. Let's give you a quote from Andy Major, the Buffalo Bills Vice President of Operations and Guest Experience. Let's give you his quote that he gave yesterday on a Zoom meeting, saying that the plans have not changed for a 1 o'clock kickoff at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Let's talk and let's give you this quote from Andy Major, guys. Our sole focus right now is 1 o'clock on Sunday, he said. That's our goal. That's our plan. That's our mission. We know Saturday is going to be a tough day in the afternoon into the evening, overnight to Sunday, but we've got everything ready to go for that plan. Major also stressed that the Bills are constantly monitoring the forecast each year and are keeping in touch with all parties about updates. Governor Kathy Hochul on a Friday issued a state of emergency for Western New York, allowing the state to dedicate resources to help the region. She also announced that there will be a ban on tandem truck travel on many of the highways. Also, there's potential, guys, for Erie County to put a travel ban in place ahead of Sunday's game. Even without one, Erie County's asking that everybody take precautions to ensure their safety. So that's just the gist of what's going down. That's the report that we're seeing out of Buffalo from some of their front office staff, Andy Majors, Vice President of Football Operations, Guest Experience, those types of things. So Andy Major giving us the insight that this game has every intention of being kicked off at 1 p.m. Sunday. But you're looking at this weather forecast for Buffalo, and there is call for major weather, guys, throughout today, throughout tonight, and it's just becoming pretty hard to ignore right now. And this really could play into moving this game, postponing this game. I think there is a significant chance of it as we inch closer to Saturday or Sunday's kickoff at 1 p.m. Right now, Saturday during the day, 92% chance of precipitation, winds west-southwest at 36 miles per hour. Snow this morning will transition to snow showers this afternoon. Temps nearly steady into low mid-30s. Winds west-southwest at 25 to 40 mile per hour. Chance of snow 90%. About 1 inch of snow expected. Winds could occasionally gust to over 50 miles per hour. Now you move into Sunday. Sunday is what is the big one here, guys. Windy, snow during the morning will diminish into a few showers during the afternoon. A high of 27. Winds will remain west-southwest. 25 to 30 miles per hour with a chance of snow, 80%, 1 to 3 inches of snow expected. Heavier amounts will persist in the snow bands, guys. And if you live in an area that gets a lot of snow, you know there are places that have these significant snow bands. That snow is way more significant in those areas. And you really have to watch for that. And if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, a Buffalo Bills fan, this could become treacherous, man. You could get snowed in there. So please, dress warm. Take precautions. Put supplies inside of your vehicle. If you're traveling to this game, as a former first responder, emergency medical technician, fire department guy for many years, I think that you should Put things inside of your vehicle that could allow you to get yourself unstuck if you get stuck in the snow, get in a ditch or something like that. Pack a lot of extra clothes, warm clothes. Make sure you have a lighter in the car too. I know that that sounds weird, but you need to maybe make fire. You never know. Also, pack some food, pack some water, pack some things that you could utilize to survive for a day or two if something would happen. You never know how this snow is going to change. It's especially in the Buffalo area. And if you're a viewer right now and you live in that area, you can attest to how rapidly that changes. And I know people that live in Buffalo are accustomed to this. They live in it all the time. They will be prepared. And I have no doubt that they know what to do and how to dress for this football game and how to get things done. But if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you're not used to this erratic weather that happens in Buffalo. Yes, we get it in Pittsburgh. We get cold. We get snow. But really, as of late in the last few years, we don't get much snow. It doesn't seem like it. We get some cold. But you haven't been accustomed to driving in deep, huge amounts of snow. So just take precaution, research it, and really take a look at it. And now down to what do I think will happen for this football game? Do I think it's going to get suspended? Do I think it's going to get changed or moved? Absolutely not. I think this game will go. I think that this would be a horrible situation for the NFL if it got to game time and they moved this football game. I think it would be horrible in terms of television, money, all that kind of stuff for that in terms of the TV ratings, all that kind of thing, time slots on the TV, all that stuff comes into play. I think it would be a horrible thing for the fans because of tickets and refunds and where do you move the game? How do you get the game? When do you get the game to be played? There are so many things that could come into play with this that could be just a huge, huge snowball effect, no pun intended, that could create massive amounts of problems. And I think the NFL doesn't want to go down that road unless it absolutely has to, guys. And I don't think that that is going to be the case with this game. I think it will kick off as we expect. All right, guys, as we move forward to this football game, I've noticed some things that are just becoming weird to me. I've noticed the number 7 a bunch. I'm talking a bunch with this team, and it just keeps popping up. Everywhere I look, I see 7, 7, 7. It's just crazy. Could it be? Are you superstitious? If you are at all, if you believe in any weird things like this could be something that you might want to look into. If you don't believe in this stuff, it's kind of weird how it all is falling into place and why we keep seeing this number 7. I don't believe in superstitions, but this has been beating on my brain since a couple people have brought it up to me in the comments. I've been thinking about it for a couple days now. But guys, think about this. No 7 seed has ever beat a 2 seed during this expanded playoff bracket situation. Since they've done this for the NFL, no 7 seed has been able to do it. The Pittsburgh Steelers in 2005 were the first 6 seed to ever make the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl from the 6th seed, the 6th and final seed. Does history repeat itself? Are the Pittsburgh Steelers now, with six Super Bowl titles, are they now going to have a chance to be, well, they do have a chance, the first 7 seed to ever beat a 2 seed, the first 7th seed to ever make it to a Super Bowl, and the first 7th seed to win a Super Bowl and win their 7th Lombardi Trophy? How weird is that? How odd is that? How weird is it that history seems to be almost repeating itself up until now? Now, is there a big chance the Steelers don't have that happen? Absolutely. But it's just so weird to keep seeing that. And they're being guided by a guy that was their 3rd string quarterback, that was left for dead, that nobody even wanted to play, that Mike Tomlin had no use for, basically. Just had him on the roster as an insurance policy. It's just really weird, man. It's really weird. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. I've heard from some of you, but let me know what you think about this and where you think this 7 business is. And also, to add to that, the Steelers are just moving off of number 7, Ben Roethlisberger, one of the greatest Steelers to ever lace them up, especially at the quarterback position, if not the greatest. I know Terry Bradshaw has 4 Super Bowls, but Ben seemed to be pretty damn good throughout his career. Yes, he struggled at times. He had his issues, but man, Terry and Ben, tops, dude. 2 franchise guys. You could debate for either one, which one was the best Steeler quarterback of all time. The numbers, the Super Bowls, there's so many variables. It's just really a coin flip, in my opinion. I go more off of the Super Bowl. Super Bowls mean more to me than anything, so I probably will give the edge to Terry Bradshaw, but leave no doubt Ben Roethlisberger was one of the greatest Steelers to ever lace up a pair of cleats. And then, how weird is it that the guy that was drafted to replace Ben Roethlisberger, that was their intention, a guy they had a first round grade on, comes in after being delegated to the 3 spot for years and pushed down the depth chart for years, is coming in now in this weird scenario to potentially go on a run and get the Pittsburgh Steelers into a Super Bowl, get them deep into the playoffs. Is this one of those magical years, guys? Is this one of those times that we are going to see the Pittsburgh Steelers do something first, do something special? They have had a tendency throughout their history, throughout this team's history, of being the first, of setting the bar, setting the standard. The standard is the standard. Let's see if that happens. The Steelers, the first team to ever reach 6 Super Bowls, the first team to ever win 4 Super Bowls, the first team to win a Super Bowl from the 6th and final seed of the NFL playoff bracket. First. They are the trendsetters. And does it happen again? Does the Pittsburgh Steelers make history yet again in Orchard Park, New York, against the Buffalo Bills in what could be disastrous weather conditions, in what could be a game that really sets something special and sets it into motion and sets history to repeat itself yet again for the Pittsburgh Steelers? All right, guys, let's wrap it up. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for coming through every day and supporting us here at Mike Drop Sports. Also, don't forget to like these videos. That helps us get into the algorithm the most. Like the shit out of these videos. Share them so everywhere you can to all your friends groups. We are creating a monster community of like-minded Steeler fans. And I was called in the comments, and I don't know if this was a comment or a compliment or not, but I was called a Yinzer. And I have a Yinzer channel made by a Yinzer for Yinzers. And I take that as a compliment. I hope it was a compliment. I think it was. I think that's what it was. But I am proud to be a Yinzer. I am proud to be a guy that runs a channel for Yinzers. And Yinzers are absolutely amazing people, great people. And there is no better group in the world that I could want to be associated with than the Yinzers, than the Steeler Nation, than this group of so-called Yinzers. I'm very proud to be a guy involved in that Yinzer category. So thank you for that comment. I think that's what it was. I appreciate it so much. And thank you. And again, share, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And don't forget, as always, you could join our membership program. That is 99 cents a month. You will get some emojis. You will get badges and priority on comments during live shows. Priority on comments on these types of videos also to be answered first. And we're going to continue to work and grow and make things a lot better for the membership program as we are with the channel. So until next time, I'm Jason. This is Mike Drop Sports. Here we go. Here we go. Peace.